Light on set for the first 1,300 metres and the gates open, away they go, and it was a good dispatch too. We're debating out wide, one of the first to show out. Pushing hard was Australia Pride, and just out but closer to the insides Handy, and settling Handy too was a Stern Magic fourth. The stable mate Marvellous Night just settles off the speed from Rising Fire, Max Rock and Sabor the last one. So inside the 1,000 metre mark, and debating was able to cross on lead here, show the way a length in front of Australia Pride, who sits up in second spot, just out but third the rail. One out, one back then was a Stern Magic, and Rising Fire improves out three deep. A length back to Marvellous Night, deeper on the track, Sabor improving, and Max Rock's last but not too far away off the back now. In search of the six and debating the leader, and Toddy just slips it away now by 2 lengths in front of Australia Pride, who's been pushed along. Just Albert's running up behind the leader's back, looks a chance, and deeper out Rising Fire. 2 lengths back then to a Stern Magic off the bit, and chasing from Max Rock, Sabor and Marvellous Night. Top of the straight, 300 to go, debating, makes play, goes for broke. He's out by 2 lengths in front of Just Albert, who pops off his back now and looks solid. Just Albert's going out after debating and now goes to the lead. A gap in the field to a Stern Magic, Max Rock, and a gap then to Australia Pride, but Just Albert booted clear inside the 100 metre mark. He'll go back to back at the bay, Just Albert, and win it well. Just Albert first, wins it by 4. That's a good effort, beats debating. Third will be a Stern Magic, Max Rock, Sabor, Australia Pride dropping out. A gap in the field then Marvellous Night and Rising Fire. Number 3, Just Albert, Deborah Barton, Paul Shires. Getting the first on today's card, coming off that maiden win. And has backed that up. He looks to probably in the race the more progressive type, and hasn't he shown it this afternoon? Looked ultra confident straightening up there, Deborah. Took a big look over the shoulder once getting into clear running, and then that was the end of the section. Went to debating, who ran along at a good clip. As we stand by for these interim numbers to be posted, and looks like a Stern Magic should get the third as these interims come through. Looks like the weather's had its fair go at the semaphore board, but anyway, it looks like interims are coming in. It was 4 lengths by 1.5 interims. 3 the winner. Just Albert first. Deborah Barton, trained by Paul Shires. Second goes to 2, debating Jared Todd for Ella Clark, and third goes to number 8, a Stern Magic, Sonia Logan for Tommy Logan. 4th to 7. That was Max Rock, Wayne Davis riding for Terry Gillette, and 5th goes to number 6, Sabor, Vanessa Arnott riding for Jason Manning. So interims 3, 2, 8, 7, 6. The winner, Just Albert, is a 4-year-old bay gelding, Encryption Zeta for Leola Shires. Bedros in the ownership there with B. Perry, Mrs. K. Joyce, S.M. Petman, A. Gillette, R.J. Mellor, Mrs. O.G. Shires, Mrs. M.T. Dobson, Mrs. S.T. Shires there with D.L. Shires, L.F. Shires, J.S. White's, L.H. Thorpe Roots there with T. Lamb, L.W. Cook, J.J. Newman and J.B. Fuss, trained by Paul Shires and ridden by Deborah Barton, who is building up a nice little relationship with this horse. 2 from 2 on it now, and she's rode that an absolute treat this afternoon and goes back to back. Always pretty hard to do, maiden into a harder race, but did it with ease. Well done. Second goes to 2, debating, a 5-year-old bay gelding, reward for effort set to talk. Ella Clark trains Jared Todd. And third goes to 8, that was a Stern Magic, 6-year-old bay gelding, a Stern Magic I Am, Tommy Logan, Sonia Logan. So we stand by for correct weight to come through, folks, on the first.